Good morning or good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Two-Headed Wolf Gaming as we're playing The Division. And I hope you have your coffees or your beers ready, because we're about to get into some action.
What the hell are you doing? You're hurting him!
Listen up. I spent 6 years in medical school. I don't give a shit what you saw on TV while you were jerking off to soap operas in your mom's basement, but setting a bone isn't pretty. You want your buddy fixed? You get your gun out of my face.
Is that a threat, bitch?
I'm just telling you the truth.
So we're about to set on this mission, trying to get our leaders, the leaders of these different sections from our base of operation.
We've got a rioter takeover at Madison Square Garden. The JTF and Sarah were using the site as a field hospital, but armed hostiles swarmed in. Now they've got the med staff as hostages. We need them, especially Jessica Candle, the virologist who is running the place. Find her, send her to the base, and clean up what's left.
Okay, let's get this going.
We've got a lot of hostiles inside, Agent. They're holding Dr. Candle and her staff. We need those personnel back at the base so we can get the medical wing functional.
We'll hold here to cover your back. Then we'll escort the medical personnel when you retrieve them.
Hey. I was really ready to get this going. Because I do love The Division, as I said before, and it's one of those shooters where I guess the skill involved, it requires like...
If you patch me into the security system, I might be able to find Candle's location.
Like, this game is less about reflexes, though reflexes do help, of course, but it's not like playing Counter-Strike, right? Counter-Strike, there's nothing about equipment, really. Sure, there are some weapons that are better than others and things like that, but it's definitely a game of skill, of reflex, and...
Patched in. Let's see what I can find. Can you see the CCTV feed? Looks like Candle and her staff are being forced to treat their wounded. That's the only reason they're still alive.
Okay. So... In The Division, it's a bit less. It's a bit about knowing the game, planning out, trying builds. I guess in a sense it is like doing a bit of Path of Exile, right? At least in the idea that you put a build together, you're trying some ideas out, you're trying to make your equipment work with what you have in mind, what you like to do.
There's a lot of these guys, but if you use cover, you should be able to pick them off without making yourself a target.
Okay, look at this stadium, and they've made like a center. They threw the grenades, so let's get more cover here.
Additional hostiles detected.
Okay, there are more coming in.
Additional hostiles detected.
More coming in. Nice.
Additional hostiles detected.
And we got a purple guy, but the assault rifle is pretty good at range, right? It has a good medium to
Candle
medium
and her
range.
staff is still upstairs, stashed in the kitchen at Kobe's.
And they're really good at that, and they're really good at armor piercing. Of course, the longest range, like the snipers have the longest range and the best. And finally, you are left.
Word is that they've really trashed the place.
At
It would have broken my dad's heart to see it go to hell like this. We used to watch games there together.
when it comes to close range,
Now
I
entering us.
personally
I think
prefer
it's better
like
my
an
folks didn't
SMG
live to see any
instead of
of
a
it.
shotgun.
But then I think about all the people doing their best to keep going. That's who we do this for, Agent. Go get them.
We'll see how we swap weapons around.
You are now leaving the safe area.
There is a contaminated zone here, and we could use some of our lockpicks to go through.
Warning.
As you
You're
can
now
see,
entering the
our
contaminated
mask is
area.
not the best,
To get to Kobe's, you'll have to pass by some contaminated areas. There used to be plenty of sick
and yeah,
people
we're
being
gonna
treated
suffer
there
some.
before they got
We're
shot.
gonna take some damage
So
here
be
if
careful.
we're not careful, but we found some equipment.
Exiting the contaminated
So let's see,
area.
25 armor, getting some extra shooting power, but I want the skill instead. Over here, it's pretty much the same idea. We're losing some of our skill power, and I don't want that. Unfortunately, the equipment is slightly useless. There is crafting in this game as well. Like, there are recipes that you will find. You probably saw some of them earlier appear on the screen. Let's take cover here. That was a good shot. The medics are running away.
Hey, this is our house. Keep going. Oh, they got him.
Here's our doctor. You okay? She's trembling a bit, but
Keep your
she's
heads
fine.
down and keep it quiet.
Warning. Hostiles detected.
Kill them all.
Okay, there's the guys with the melee. Let's make sure they don't flank us. Nice.
The escort party's taking heavy fire from the roof. They can't move until you get up there and take down that gunner.
Okay, so going on the roof.
We're pinned down. There's no way we'll make it across alive unless someone can get up there and take out the big gun.
All yours, Agent.
Let's get quickly on the roof. I think there is like another box somewhere around here, if I remember correctly. As I said, I've played this game quite a bit to know this part of the stories. At least this beginning part until somewhere mid-game, I definitely played it a lot. I'm not sure I finished it like as often. I only have one character that I've gone to the end of the game with. Who uses a ladder? Come on. Let's refill our ammo. I like the fact that it's daytime. Makes it easier to see. And we're gonna take our positions around here. There's that guy there. And he has a machine gun. Machine gun definitely pin you down.
I gotta reload.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
We could try to use like our sniper here. Now I feel like this situation is not the best for him either because he's too far away from us. So he can't really pin us down, which is great. If he moves closer, and in these battles he does, he will cause you a lot of damage. Well, I guess he still does. But we can take these quick shots.
Additional hostiles incoming.
And let's not leave him do too much. Nice. This has to be one of my most successful attempts at taking that guy out. And I guess over the years you'll learn a few things. Like all in all, these are not the best. This is not the best sniper rifle, but it does have the speed to it.
Got the medics safely across. Candle and all staff accounted for. No casualties.
We're off to a good start, Agent. Wish I could have had your back out there, but I think we make a hell of a team anyway. When you get back to the base, we'll talk to Candle, and we'll see what she can do for us.
Cool. So we found another AK, a small grip. Let's see. I think I'm gonna throw the grip on this if it's better. Optimal range or critical hit. I like the optimal range. I do like shooting at a distance, so we'll leave that as it is. Over here on our secondary weapon, if we get some more attack, when no skills are on cooldown, your weapon damage is increased by 10%. This is for the assault rifle. Oh. And paratrooper, killing a target will make your next shot with the weapon be an automatic critical hit. This is a great weapon. Let's see, I can put an undergrip like optimal. No, we'll do critical hit damage. That's more important, especially for this one. Yeah, and we'll stay at that. Let's exit the area. Via the elevator shaft. Okay, then let's return at the post office and we'll talk to Jessica. She will set up the medical wing and we will be able to make upgrades now.
You are now entering a safe area.
Let's see, do we want to keep anything from here? Because we do have limited inventory space, so I guess I'll just set up for what is it called? Dismantle? For dismantle all of these pieces. I could use a better backpack. Maybe we can find one from the vendor. Even though it's not super important, let's see.
Hey, what you need?
Gear.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
The vest is better, but it does remove our electronics. This light pack. Okay, I do want the light pack. Less health, but more on electronics would be good. But maybe we'll leave the rest of the things as they are. Or if I buy this, we're gonna lose some toughness, some stamina, but we're gonna get firearms. And if I'm not mistaken,
You got a great deal.
with this, 1 point away from getting it. Okay, well, we'll have it. Let's see. Talk to Candle.
Well, look who it is. Thanks for getting me out of the garden. I've been in some hostile work environments before, but Jesus. Of course, it's not like this place is gonna win any prizes either. Antique equipment, 0 staff, patients lining up out the door. This isn't gonna cut it.
We're doing the best we can, Dr. Candle. Any suggestions you might have, I'm happy to listen.
I know. Beggars, choosers, all that crap. What matters is beating this thing, but I can't do that without knowing more about it.
Here's a good place to start. Sarah is pretty sure Dr. Gordon Amherst had something to do with the outbreak.
God. That asshole. Saw him present a paper at Columbia once. He nearly started a riot. He's part of this. I need to talk to him. Anything of his you can find. Notebooks, laptops, close personal friends, I need that too. And we need to talk about live samples and antibodies. You're gonna be busy.
And you'll be?
Fixing this. Saving lives. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll get started.
Okay. So now we can unlock, like we're doing the first upgrade to the medical center. And we're forced to take like this first upgrade, the cleaning.
Now that's what I call an improvement, Agent. You should charge more.
And we got a new skill and a new perk, meaning we are going to be able to heal ourselves and our allies, and we get our medkits inventory increased by 1 slot. And what I like about this, like it changes like the area, and this is what I love the most. Like I love whenever you upgrade something in games, whether it is armor or you upgrade your city, buildings, whatever, and it changes the look of it too. I like that representation. So you can see here.
Finally, a clinic. Gotta start somewhere. We've got enough staff to start tending to the public, but we've got our work cut out for us.
So this is a very basic clinic, and when we're coming back again, there will be people here, there will be medics and nurses, and there will be patients going around. So this is what I like about the game. This is why I feel like we're making progress, we're fixing stuff. So we have a few more points, like because we finished some missions before. Medkits now give 7 seconds of immunity from status effects. That is a talent. I think, was it talents? There is something that we equip. It's either talents or, yeah, I think talents, because perks are something that are always active, and talents is something that you have to pick and choose. We can do triage, which heals an ally with a skill to reduce skill cooldowns by 15%. Hazardous material increase dark zone inventory by 1. Or we can go with pharmacy. Shock and awe suppress a hostile to increase movement speed by 25. We're not really going to suppress people because we don't use machine guns. Battle body revive a down agent to reduce incoming damage by 30 for 10 seconds for both players. This would be great if you're playing with a body. A rigor collect fabrics at the medical wing once per hour, or protective measures increasing virus protection by 1, gaining access to higher contamination areas. Those are the missions where we use the computer going into a contaminated area. Counseling, critical save, use medkit during low health to increase damage resistance by 25. This is a pretty good one for now. Applying bleed to any target triggers a 30% chance per each target. Oh, so if you apply bleed to one enemy, it might spread around. For shrapnel, and increase credits gained by 10%. We don't need credits, to be honest, after you saw that credits from other characters stay with us. Use a medkit near allies to heal group members and proxies within 20 meters. That would be great too. If you play with other people, reach low health to reduce active skill cooldowns by 20%. Interesting. And another increase in medical. You know what? I will be going for this because we get the protective measures and we will need that for a few missions. Though this would be good as well. Maybe I'll do this just to get the resistance. So, we now have counseling. As you can see, people have already started to gather.
At last. This crisis counseling center is very important. The physical health of the city is one thing, but we've got to address the mental trauma as well.
Yeah, counseling definitely helps for problems. It's pretty important in society to, like, I was thinking at some point, but let's assign the skill points and we'll talk as we move on to the next mission. So now I have this first aid skill, and I'll put it for the moment instead of our pulse, right? It's healing us, so at base level it's 300, and we're healing 1200 right now. It's great. Talents. We have one slot here, so we can assign one of these. Either the damage resistance, right? Or we could go like this and applying bleed to any target, but we don't really have something that can apply bleed right now except for grenades, but we're not using them that often. And here, these are passives. There's plenty of perks going around. Now,
We confirm phase 1 was a success.
this is the next big mission.
Confirm phase 1.
So the biggest dots are like important missions, story missions, and these one are like small encounters. We're gonna go towards this one right now.
We're getting overrun. They're killing everyone in sight. Damn it, if they blow open the floodgates, then... Captain, they've got to... Ah!
Okay, so we're going for this mission right now.
This tunnel is a major supply line for food, meds, and weapons from the outside world. But we've got a group of rioters with explosives trying to break through the quarantine there. The JTF garrison is doing its best to hold the line, but they're weakening. And if the rioters blast through the floodgates, the tunnel floods, the supply lines cut, and a whole lot of people die. We've got confirmation that Benitez is there in the thick of it. We need that location secured, and Benitez back here at base.
Hey. So we're heading
We're
towards
exiting the safe area.
that, but I am going to be doing these two missions here. Like I'm trying to collect some more points, so we're doing something that's smaller. Assault the stronghold. Now, this guy wants something. What do you want? Water. Sure, I'll give you water. Give me something good.
Non so proprio come avrei fatto.
Well, not the best gun, but sure. I was thinking that before counseling was a thing, right? Because you use counseling for all types of things. Maybe you want to organize your thoughts. Maybe you are just, maybe you have some problems. Maybe you don't know how to get out of certain,
Yes.
you know, like moods.
Dispatch to patrol. One of our scouts located a stronghold at the storage yard on West 33rd. They need backup.
Yeah, so basically that is a huge subject, but counseling is pretty important and can help you at different stages of your life. And I find that if you find a good counselor, not everybody is good, of course. But if you do find a good counselor, it can help you a lot. This guy. And this guy. Perfect. But before counselors being a thing, I was wondering, like I was thinking about music because I do love music and I studied music before. When it came to taverns, right, where like every village seems to like have a tavern or a place where people gather to drink. In Romania it's called a cârciumă, or used to be called. And there would be like singers and they would do all kinds of songs, like they would be like a band, like a traveling band sometimes.
Not quite done here.
And I was thinking about the songs they were playing, and sometimes they were like about good things, many times they were about, you know, the hardships of life, of society, of the field work, maybe the bad years, where there wasn't a lot of food going around and things like that. People still gather around, of course, to drink, and for some of them it was socialized, some of them were just to like drink their worries away. What else is something green here? Oh, some tools and a med pack. There's one more enemy here. There he is. And I was thinking that, you know, like I feel like that was a form of counseling there. Because you had people, like the entire community, gather together and they used to, right, speak and listen to music and somehow feel like they're not alone in the troubles. And because of that, I feel like music has been a way to counsel people or to make them feel better and bring their worries away, I guess. Sick inmates. Correction officer talks about sick inmates.
John, it's Vic. I just got a call from Deb on the night shift. The inmates are starting to look sick. One of the guards must have brought it in, and it looks like the supply ferry isn't going to make it over. So I don't want you or Travis coming in. The jail's already understaffed. They'll riot. Yeah. I don't know about you, but I'm not paid enough to be stuck on Rikers Island with 20,000 cons with...
Calling all JTF near Penn Plaza. Need an extraction team at Kerman's on West 34th. Civilian hostages on site.
Oof, sniper. We need to be careful with snipers. And the cool thing about snipers is at least you can see them and you know when they're about to shoot. Like when you see their lantern in your eyes, that means that they have their sights on you. Let's open this area. Let's see where... These are the hostages. Great.
Thanks for getting those civs out alive. I'm tired of losing good people.
Hey, gloves with some electronics on them. I do like that. It's an upgrade. Now let's move on to the mission.
This tunnel is a major supply line for food, meds, and weapons from the outside world. But we've got a group of rioters with explosives trying to break through the quarantine there. The JTF garrison is doing its best to hold the line, but they're weakening. And if the rioters blast through the floodgates, the tunnel floods, the supply line's cut, and a whole lot of people die. We've got confirmation that Benitez is there in the thick of it. We need that location secured, and Benitez back here at base.
See how you like this?
Okay. What was it like? 1 3 is the gun, okay. Because I might need the gun every once in a while.
Captain Benitez requesting immediate support at the Lincoln Tunnel checkpoint. These assholes are storming the blockade. If they blow the floodgates, they can put this whole thing underwater.
Well, we can't let them do that now, can we? Road closed. Please use...
Been waiting for this.
Another road? Another road. Okay. Let's get further down.
Straight from the pack.
Perfect. I think I could use the healing skill as well, right? Cap ourselves up. If I remember correctly, there's something up here, like a chest. Yep. Nice. We found ourselves our first blue armor. And it's a light upgrade. I guess we will lose on some of our electronics. But I think that will be good. 10 armor. This will also give us these, like the abilities. When no skills are on cooldown, your weapon damage is increased by 10, so that is going to put us at an advantage. This is an ability that works really well for...
Captain! They're breaking for the tunnel! They're shooting everyone in sight! Jesus, it's like getting swarmed by locusts. Don't let them through!
Yeah, this works very well with a DPS character. Well, let's take the high ground. I think it might be more useful for us. Yeah. So they're already in a firefight.
Warning. Hostiles incoming.
As you can see, we flanked them. And we do have the high ground on them as well, which is absolutely super awesome. This is one of those things that I really like about this game. This ability to, like, we will find CQB, like a close quarter, right? We will have this CQB, close quarter battles. I think that's how it was called. And we do have plenty of those battles. Like, you feel like you're fighting within the city, which is very different than fighting on the battlefields. But you also have like these chances to flank enemies, to
Captain Benitez, this is Fei Lau. We are division agents, and we have eliminated the threat to the perimeter. I'm patching you into our comms so you can direct support to where we're needed.
That's good news, but we still got plenty of bad. Some of those bastards made it through and they're planting explosives on the tunnel floodgates. They're trying to get out come hell or high water. If those bombs go off, you know which one we're gonna get.
So it teaches you, I guess indirectly, it does teach you like how it feels to get the flank on someone, right? Get a drop on someone. And as you could see there, like we were able to do very well, very quickly.
Listen, I'm sending one of my people down to take care of that bomb. Cover her ass.
Okay, we'll take some ammo here. I think I could have used a turret here or something.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Definitely need to take that guy out. Perfect. The machine guy was the worst of them all.
Alert. Hostiles are headed this way.
And let's reload while there's silence. I can see some movement. Look at those shadows. Okay. Headshots do more damage, so have that in mind. Especially when you're using sniper rifle. Like there is a modifier for headshot damage on snipers. So it does help to be accurate. There is some skill involved in this, especially when you're doing something like PvP. Okay, that hurt this guy, and perfect. Now you can have like different upgrades on your weapons to reduce the stability and the spread. So it's better to use your weapons like burst damage instead of full auto, unless you are using a machine gun. Maybe that's like one of the only cases where it's better to go full auto. You have semi-auto weapons as well. Let's see if I can. This is not the best move.
Damn it, that was too close. They don't care who they kill to get what they want. Come on up, and I'll meet you in the control center.
Okay. There's one more enemy around here, I feel. Like I saw on the minimap, but I guess not. Okay, well, let's get ourselves some ammo. And go get this mission. Anything for me? Well, we'll have the water here. I guess that's about it. Ah, here it is, what I'm looking for. Same armor, or a worse armor than we have. No need to equip it. There's a small barracks in here. And this is Roy Benitez.
Jesus, what we got left. Glad to meet you, whoever you are. Hope we can count on you and yours this time, because we got a hell of a fight ahead of us. Listen up. We got good news and we got bad news. Looks like we got division agents for backup, but these guys out there, they just...
Yep. Talks are over. And they have this guy, which is a yellow enemy. Pretty strong overall, but it's still early game, so not the strongest.
Let's finish this. Go.
Okay, that hurt. That sniper got us good. Okay, that sniper is suppressed. Means we could move up as well. Nice. Another sniper in here.
Agent, your playmates have a sniper positioned ahead. Keep your eyes open.
Yeah, and now we have that guy, which is a sniper, and his damage is pretty big. So we have to be careful and take him out. Maybe no. Let's. Yeah, I don't really have a good position here because they have more and more coming in. Yeah. Let's make sure we stay hidden. Okay, we suppressed the sniper for a bit. Okay. This is our opportunity because he went down. Nice. But we're exposed now. That's it.
Agent, my people say the threat has been eliminated. I thank you, my guys thank you, and the people at New York fucking thank you. I'm on my way back to the base with an escort. Let's talk when you get there.
So you can see that.
Good job, Agent. If they'd blown those floodgates, we would have lost a major supply line. Now Benitez can get back to the security wing. See you back here.
Yeah, we now have like 2 pieces of evidence. Now there are collectibles in this game, and there are different things that you will find. Like we saw phone recordings and stuff like that, but we have like 2 footages. Recovered video footage of Rikers confronting the police and video footage of civilians being pursued through an abandoned subway station. Well, we can take a look.
Hang on, is that it?
Oh no, let me call it in. Dispatch is car 2-4. We have visual on unit 5-5. Looks abandoned, over.
Copy that, over. Mother Christ! Shit, they're behind us! Forget it, just go! Now, now! Dispatch, this is car 2-4. We are over...
Car 2-4, what's going on out there?
Dispatch, this is car 2-4. We gotta get back up.
Agent, we've recovered a disturbing piece of video footage.
So things are pretty bad, like things are going down. You can imagine how all of these things turn out.
Lau says she's uploaded it for you.
So what do we need to do now? Well, we're just going to... there is a phone there, but we're gonna come back at it later on. Let's go to our base of operation. Set ourselves up with the security wing. And then we'll put a cut in the episode. Where did I go? I just went to the beginning of the level. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Base of operation. And this is just the beginning, like this is just a small area. We have to go on this entire map right here. Roy, how are you?
Come on over. Captain Benitez even found some fresh coffee.
I just happened to walk by what's left of Kerman's. So what we're responsible for is Midtown to Lower Manhattan, mainly because nobody can get off of this island right now, including us. The biggest problem we have is manpower, or lack thereof. Right now we got criminal elements occupying and controlling most of these neighborhoods.
Rikers, cleaners, street gangs.
Yeah, I don't have enough people to secure a block, much less maintain order and safety, so... Basically, these assholes are running around taking whatever they want and killing whoever they want because we got nobody to stop them.
Which means we get the task of cleaning up these neighborhoods, so we can at least get food and medical aid to the residents.
I don't know. I mean, an area this size, this many bad guys, I don't think you people can handle it alone. I mean, no offense. I just don't like the idea of throwing you to the wolves.
Captain, we are the wolves.
Right. Well, then maybe you can convince the division to send more of your guys.
For the time being, what you see is what you get.
I can't believe I'm begging the feds to take over my city.
Any intel we receive, you'll be the first to know. Good luck.
You'll need it.
Well, that's it for now. Hope you have enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Now, until then, I wish you all to have a wonderful day.